Hello, I am Nova SC, and I'm bringing you some more Wings of Liberty builds in Heart of the Swarm. I am Nova, here you are, and I'm against Goomba. And my PvP builds in Wings of Liberty consisted of very greedy, fast expands, the same sort of things I do now. I also did lots of Phoenix builds, but also on occasion, and I still do this build in Heart of the Swarm sometimes. I do well, I'll just show you what I'm going to do here. It will show you the video itself, the replay itself will show you without me needing to talk, and I just can't be bothered to tell you. So, watch. I'm starting off with a pylon. This position here, and like everyone likes to analyze pylons. I usually build them here so that I can build a gateway here to give me a nice slit so that I can micro against proxies and things. I like to build them here so I can wall off with a gateway also. So things that run by like Hellions aren't as effective, and also the classic wall off of here so that you can just prevent anything from getting in. But this placement here is quite close to the edge of my base without it being right on the edges. So this implies that I want to send some units, get units quickly to my opponent's base. So we'll see what I go for. Early gas from my opponent, or just the regular timing now. If this was indeed Wings of Liberty, this would be quite early. Mothership core is made. Getting 2 gas very early, a lot more standard. Even though I consider it fairly standard even in Wings of Liberty. And here comes the second gateway, so I'm going to go for some 2-gate pressure. Not particularly effective versus Protoss, you'd have thought. And the reason this was so good in Wings of Liberty is because there was no Mothership core, and players often went for a 4-gate, which means they didn't get many units within the first maybe 5 minutes of the game, but then made a whole swarm of them. So against the 4-gate, getting lots of Zealots early would be very strong, because you're going to have lots of units when your opponent doesn't have many units. But nowadays, sure, this isn't going to work so well because your opponent can just get a Mothership core, and then you won't be able to do any damage. Well, we'll see how it plays out. In theory, you'll walk in, there'll be a Zealot, a Stalker, and a Mothership core maybe, and you might be able to kill a Zealot, you might be able to kill a couple probes, but ultimately all your Zealots are going to die. However, a few advantages of sending a few Zealots in are that you'll be able to scout what tech choices your opponent has made, you'll be putting your opponent on the defensive, and that will allow you to expand and tech up yourself. So this is actually an economically focused play. We'll see how well I do it, because I haven't done it for a while. So the order is like, I think it's 13 gate, then 14 pylon, then 16 gate, then 21 pylon, then 24 cybernetics core. Then you get 4 Zealots, and then 2 Stalkers, and then Warp Gate, and then a Gas, and then 2 Sentries, and an Expand. He's getting a second gateway himself. Good reaction to these 2 gateways here. Corona boosting out my extra Stalkers, getting a Forge. The reason you get this Forge is against DTs. Then you get a Nexus, when I can. I should be getting a Gas as well. I can always keep changing my mind on which order to get these things. Often I get the Nexus before the Forge or the Gas, but now I'm getting the Gas. Oh no, I almost got the Gas! I was going to take the Gas, and then he stole it, so that's quite annoying. And I do really need that Gas for sentries, so not looking good for me. He's going to walk up. I'm going to walk out with my 4 Zealots. Like I said, yeah, he has 2 units and a Mothership core. 3 Stalkers is going to be more than enough to do with 4 Zealots, but I have 2 Stalkers reinforcing. Straight up engagement, these Stalkers are going to die, but it just depends how well we micro. Might be able to force some things out of my opponent. It's going straight for DTs, which I'm absolutely prepared for with this Forge. It's very predictable going for Dark Templar, and I wouldn't say that's probably the best play, getting Dark Templar. I would say, I don't know. I don't know what is the best play actually. I would say just like gateway units and expands just as quickly as possible. I don't know. Maybe a Warp Prism, something like to put some harass back on. And that's bad micro from him. What? He was like, oh, my stalker's taking damage. Move the other one back. I'm going to retreat because I can't do any more. I did force the photon overcharge. That's going to be fine. Units should be favouring me, only slightly, but that's fine. Having to take down this assimilator there. It's going to be good. And now I get my +1 upgrade. I should have a cannon, but I didn't make a cannon. I should be making a cannon either here or here. I should be making cannons on the mineral line. And he's getting pylons, and DTs are going to be just wrecking my mineral line soon. I don't have any cannons coming in, and I've completely misplayed this build. I should be getting cannons. I should be getting cannons before anything else, or just one cannon. And the DCs have come in, and they're going to be shutting down this cannon. Just need to get one cannon in. Just really need to get one cannon in. Throw it down. Don't know how he saw that. It looks like he... Did that look a bit map hacky to you? What? I built a cannon out of his vision and he's like, oh, instantly get the cannon. That's pretty weird. But yeah, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. And I really need to get a force field. That is the single worst luck I've ever seen anyone have, and then I lose. What? That's horrible. You see how horrible that was? Oh my god. Oh my god. Force field, and he gets into a tiny little nook within range of the cannon. That's horrible. So yeah, very bad luck there. I just needed that cannon. Fatal mistake. And if I'd have just gotten that cannon, I would have had an advantage in this game. And that's the way that this build works. It forces your opponent to play defensively and gives you an economic advantage. I would definitely say the best play out of him would be to expand, but maybe he's not too comfortable with macro games, who knows. DCs works obviously this well in this situation, but on the whole, DCs aren't the best play, I think. But anyway, yes, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll bring you some more wonderful Wings of Liberty builds. I'll see you later.